Hi, this is Randy. I was watching YouTube this morning, got inspired. I lost my phone in a lot of videos, so I wish I'd got more to show. This was my Rustler that started all the craziness trying to go 100. And I got up to 84.7. And this is what happens when you hit the back of a car going 70. Which is cool. You know, if I'd have listened to Draven and Geo and Jess, I could have just went for it. I had to do it myself, my own way, and I wouldn't trade it for the world because I learned a lot. You know, this was a Sidewinder system. Anyway, I had a pound of weight in the front, and if you want to go that fast, you got to have good batteries, guys. So listen to those guys. You know, get as good as you can, and if you don't have good batteries, just check them a lot. A couple things I had was the Teleby gyro works super. That little gyro there. So it was $22 on eBay. Anyhow, this thing I thought was an original idea, and I seen a lot of guys doing it. But what happened was I was going to make a new Rustler out of my parts, and then I thought, well, I want to get it lower and longer, and I saw this body on eBay. So anyway, here's what I ended up doing with Rustler parts and slash parts. I got a low center of gravity chassis. I used a lot of stuff off of my Rustler supply. In any case, it was a lot of fun. Now, one thing that I did do was I used front. On the front, I used rear shocks from a Rustler, and they have these little nylon spacers that you can get to help. You could probably see them right in the very back here. Right over there. Okay, this bumper is here because the front end of the body was caving into it when I'd get up about 50. Tried a lot of different things, but this car came about. It was supposed to be a regular 10th scale package, and I was looking for a spur gear underneath the workbench, and I found this thing that I hadn't been using. I got it for $98. Obviously a Hobby King thing. It's only rated at 4S. It's a 2250 motor and 110 amp speed control. Like, again, only rated for 4S. This battery's actually been pretty good to me. It's probably the best one I have. So anyway, what else? YouTube videos. I'm just trying to see if I can help. Okay, I learned a lot with all my wrecking, and those blue springs in the back with some spacers. I really needed that firmness, and I ended up using the Rustler rears for this. There's virtually no downstroke, but when it goes fast, it hits perfect right up top. Fastest I've gone with this is 78.1. That was with these off-road tires, which are great tires. What amazed me was when I made this car, it was fun to drive. You know, my Rustler was just go, go, go. I didn't even put a gyro on this one. But in all my experimentation, I learned a lot about tires and a couple things, like these solid links for a Rustler. They ain't doing my tires any service, so I got to straighten that out. So if you guys want to build one, this is a pretty cheap build, you guys. $94 for the power system. You know, the low center of gravity chassis I got at the hobby shop was $40. I know you can get them cheaper. Well, what else did I learn? Never buy dynamite wheels. This one's actually in good shape, but I've had them come apart. These dynamites, They're made for a buggy. Keep them on a buggy and, you know, keep them under 30 or 40. I don't know. 40. They start coming apart at 50. Anyway, these are great. They're so fun to have, you know, fun with the car. I mean, it turns and everything, and is a lot of fun. This body has obviously saved my equipment big time. It used to be so beautiful, despite the pink color, never getting the wing on. Yesterday we were taking it out. I got up to 77, and it started to act like a wing, so hole's got to be cut in the back. And you know, there's a reason why the X01 has a lower chassis, you know, that plate to keep the air cruising through. But I'm not done messing it up yet. Let's see what else. GRPs. Jeez, I got 4 of them for $44 delivered off eBay. They're great speed tires. They're really crappy to turn, and you could spin out. So take it slow, and then give yourself a burst. Wish I had prepared this to show you guys, but anyway, you know, this is all budget build, and you know, I love it. I don't know what else you guys would like to see. It's just been fun. It's been a learning process. I learned a lot about, you guys gotta, well, I had to learn about suspension more. I've been doing this hobby for years and not paying much attention to that. Anyway, just wanted to show you one more thing. Sorry about the boring video. I guess everybody says that. Well, that was last night's run before we called it a day. The battery has a good burst when you want to, and I think I'd get in the 80s. Anyway, put some weight on the front. I'm amazed it doesn't wheelie. Anyway, thanks for having time to look at my video.